All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, which is spit, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Which is, you know, if you're carrying some water, you drop some, you're not going to run all the way back when you got the water. You fill it back up more. It's going to keep moving. So basically, they don't mean anything. Keep going. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hand. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?
This is Isaiah 40, and let's start at.
This is the Old Testament.
Let's start at. Let's start at 15. Okay, that's your other one then. Isaiah 14 and let's start at. Isaiah 40 and 15. It says, behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. And Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, right, which is a big forest, basically, nor the beasts thereof sufficient for a burnt offering. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity. That's talking about the heathen nations. That's really it. That's really the point. Right? So that's the same thing that was said. That was the Old Testament, but that the same thing was said in the Apocrypha. Right?
So what does that mean for the rest of the world?
Let's get
Because according to that scripture, unless I'm misinterpreting, it sounds like the rest of the world is of no value.
Fine. Yes, true. This is Isaiah 14 and 1. It says, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers, get Deuteronomy 7 and 6. It says, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall flee to the house of Jacob. So this is talking about the Israelites getting that salvation, right? And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord. So the Israelites are going to possess people, right? In the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, right? Which are slaves. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And the main oppressor we have is the Edomites and Caucasians, right? And the rest of the heathen nations, right? They're all going to be under us, right? But the main one that's really going to get punished are the Edomites, right? The Caucasians, because they really want it down on us. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage when thou wast made to serve, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased. So this place of America is actually going to be destroyed, like I said earlier. The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and what we say earlier, Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. It says, in the scepter of the rulers, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered, because what they go around the whole earth, right, pushing their philosophies and taking over places and killing, mass murdering people because they have the power. You know,
homosexuality.
exactly. All unrighteousness, right? That's what they do. And I'm gonna skip to 21, right? It says Isaiah 14 and 21. Oh wait, let me go, because it's going to talk about the other nations too. Let me go Isaiah 14 and verse 18. It says, all the kings of the nations even all of them lie in glory. This is in the kingdom of heaven after they serve their period of slavery, right? They're still going to be under us, but they're not going to be in like hardcore slavery. They're going to build up their kingdoms again.
Sorry,
Right?
so you're losing me a little bit.
The kingdom of, you know, the kingdom of,
You're losing me a little bit.
the kingdom of heaven is when the Israelites are ruling the planet Earth. That's what the kingdom of heaven is.
So I just want to get some tradition.
Right?
So Jesus, Son of God,
Yeah.
came to be the salvation. So, alright. So, what about the rest of it? Because I feel like that's no really good question.
There's no salvation.
So then, what about everyone who is not? What if the church as a body, right? Because the church is the body of Christ, right?
The Israelites.
So the church is the body of Christ. Because Christ gave himself up for the church, for the body, his bride. We agree on that.
Okay, let's just.
If you're referring to the church being Israel, yes.
Yes, because
The elected Israel.
now I really gotta end it because
So the church, then what of these churches, whether or not they are the body of Israel, and those who go forth in the name of Jesus, who are healing people, who are blessing people, who are leading them to salvation? Then what about them?
those aren't the truth. Yes, they are the
false prophets. So what are they doing? Then how are they healing people? What
They're
name
not
are they
healing
healing?
people.
Because they say in
It's deceit.
Jesus' name be healed. And
It's
they are
deceit.
healed. So
But
how are
Jesus is
they?
in his name. So just that alone
Yeah, exactly.
kind of negates that.
Look up when the J was created.
So how do you go against people's their hard experience of I cannot walk. I legitimately cannot walk for 23 years. This man came up to me. He prayed for me in the name of Jesus, and I was able to walk.
Right at that moment.
Yes, at that moment. I couldn't walk for 23 years. And he prayed for me and Jesus. I'm not saying me, like me.
Look,
okay.
we believe what? There's witchcraft in the church, right? There's all these different things that can happen. There was a dude in the video from Africa. There's some kind of priest. He had demons lift him up and made him float. You can look this up. You know, there's power on the left hand side, which is wickedness, and on the right hand side, right? We come in the right hand side, which is the truth according to the scriptures.
But
This
in
is
the name of Jesus, every knee will bow, right?
no, not at that name,
Every knee will bow.
because that's not his true name.
And
It's
so are you?
And we're bowing to the Yahawashi himself. I mean, not really. I mean, we reverence that name, not Jesus.
Hey, what are you looking
We're
for?
bowing to him himself. So it's not the name. But y'all don't really have the name. That's what I'm saying. Someone praying for you in the name of Jesus, it's not his
vain.
name. It's vain. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's vain.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. It says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth by the prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders." Like you were saying, the dude that said that he couldn't walk for 23 years, that's a lying wonder, right? "And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusion." That's what the church pushes, strong delusion. "That they should believe a lie," right? Like a white Jesus. That's a lie. Like I read in the scripture, he's a melanated man. It says, "That they might all be damned who believe not the truth." And we push the truth, right? The elect of the nation of Israel, right? Lord willing, we are a part of that elect. It says that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Because what happens in the church? You can do anything, what have you, but your sins are forgiven by the blood of Jesus Christ. When he tells you not to commit adultery or not to eat pork or something like that, you know?
So then what about Peter? Right? So Peter had a vision, and he had all these unclean animals.
Yeah. That's talking
And
about
then the Lord said, "Eat, Peter." He said, "Not so, Lord." He said, "Not so," because the rabbinical teaching, right?
But
That you can't eat.
that's in the Torah, in the first 5 books of Moses.
You can't eat unclean animals.
Yeah.
Certain animals you can't eat.
Well, listen, who's the law of the Most High given?
The laws of the Most High given. So the Ten Commandments, 613 laws were given to Israel, not for the world, not for the world, for Israel.
Okay, so what is sin?
Sin is defined as missing the mark.
I'm sorry,
Missing the mark.
missing what? Okay, well, what's
Missing the
the
mark of gospel. So you should, if so, God.
You know what it is? I define it as this.
I just look at it.
The point I'm getting to is there's a million people that say there's more to scripture. But the thing is this. Everybody believes this is long and short.
That's what you just went. You just had your own private interpretation with that. You must have been taught that, but that was a private interpretation
Or what?
Of
what sin is.
Because we're gonna get it. Sin and laws and everything, it's only good in the nation of Israel. That's why when you're asking about salvation and everything, what is salvation?
Yeah,
Actually, that's really the best question.
But what are you being saved from? You know, that's what you gotta look into.
Eternal damnation. Okay, how would you end up in eternal damnation? By missing the mark?
Well, so when our conscience comes along, right? So I believe because David said when his firstborn died from Bathsheba, right? And he said he stopped weeping. He stopped grieving for his son that died because he's dead. And what am I gonna do? And he told his son, I will he will not come to me, but I will come to him. So, at least based on that scripture, for children, infants, who do not know wrong right from wrong, they die before they know what is right and wrong. Then they join the Father in heaven.
John 3.
How you know it's right?
This is 1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law. So when you transgress the law, like you commit adultery, or you eat shrimp or ham or lobster or something like that, that is sin. But that only applies to the nation of Israel because they were given it.
Okay, so then what holds accountability for the rest of the world?
The rest of the world is what they do to us.
If they commit wrong, right? If the rest of the world commits something wrong, that even according to the laws and commandments, if the rest of the world commits something wrong, then what is
Like
that?
putting the nation of Israel in slavery.
What is that called? For them, what is that called? Clearly it's
Well,
wrong.
it's sin, but the thing is, it's not really imputed to you. It kind of makes sense. It's like,
This
it's
book
wickedness.
was for us, right? It is wickedness, but this book was for us, and we're the judges of the earth, so we're gonna judge you off of the laws that the Most High gave us, right? To tell you, oh, you're going off. You know,
Eventually,
you're gonna
fall under the law, statute, and commandments in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
Just because you're gonna be made to do it. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be because you want to do it.
So then who goes to join?
I know that's Job 3, but let me get this real quick. This is Zechariah 2. This is Zechariah 2 and 5. It says, "For I, saith the Lord, will be." Zechariah 2, and I'm going to start at 1. It says, "I lifted up my eyes again and looked, and behold, a man with a measuring line in his hand. Then said I, Whither goest thou? And he said unto me, To measure Jerusalem, which is Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, to see what is the breadth thereof and what is the length thereof." That measuring stick is these scriptures, right? It's a parable, right? So to see if they're going with these laws, or see how they're acting according to the laws, statutes, and commandments, right? It says, "And behold, the angel that talked with me went forth, and another angel went out to meet him, and said unto him, Run, speak to this young man, saying, Jerusalem shall be inhabited as towns without walls, with the multitude of men and cattle therein. For I saith the Lord will be unto her a wall of fire round about, and will be the glory in the midst of her, right, protecting the nation of Israel, right, in the land of Israel. Ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, right? This is talking about America, right? Babylon the Great, saith the Lord. For I have spread you abroad at the four winds of the heaven, saith the Lord. So when we're fleeing from the four winds of the earth, right, the philosophies of the world, we're coming back to this word, right? Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. That's talking about us in America and such. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. Right? For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, talking about the heathen nations, and they shall be a spoil to their servants, and ye shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me.
Which means what? To be a spoil. What does that mean?
I'm not sure.
They're going to be destroyed. They're going to be put into slavery.
And we're going to take the riches and things that these other nations have gotten, and we're going to, it's going to be given back to us because the world, again, is made for our sakes to begin with.
Okay, so now.
Talk about, well, we got to answer where you're talking about.
I got to wrap this up.
The spirit, you're talking about where the spirit goes, right? Go to Job 3 and read from, start at the top. This is going to answer because some of the Christians say there's a hell and there's a heaven, right? There's just a spiritual realm. We're going to put that in the scripture where all spirits go. It doesn't matter what you did, but you do get judged on the planet Earth when you come back. Right? Hell is either talking about persecution or affliction, or it's talking about the grave when somebody dies. Like
Fire is not more important sometimes. So where is that?
what scripture is that? Well, let me read this while you're looking at it.
This is Job chapter 3, verse 1. After this opened Job his mouth and cursed his death. And Job spake and said, let the day perish wherein I was born, and the night in which it was said, there is a man child conceived. Let that day be darkness. Let not God regard it from above. Neither.
Let me start at 11.
Job 3 and 11. Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly?
You heard that?
Yeah, why didn't I die before?
Like